The Western Cape Disaster Management Centre is on high alert for an incoming cut-off low weather system making landfall on Sunday. Damaging waves, strong winds and severe thunderstorms are expected in certain parts of the Western Cape. All emergency as well as safety structures have been placed on a state of readiness and contingency plans are in place. The authorities have asked for travel and visits to coastal towns, especially in the Overberg and Garden Route, to be carefully considered. The National Sea Rescue Institute also urged the public not to go out to sea. Our reporter in Cape Town, Mlamli Maneli, spoke to weather forecaster Khanyisa Makhubalo.
We are here at the South African Weather Service office in Cape Town at the International Airport. We've just heard that there is a severe weather storm that is going to approach this area of the southeast and southern part of this province. There is a cut-off low pressure system that is approaching from the Northern Cape, coming towards these areas we've just mentioned. The warning is that there's going to be high sea swells as well and damaging storms. So the public out there has been warned to be very and extremely cautious. But to expand further on this, we have the weather forecaster from the SABC office, Ms. Khanyisa Makhubalo. She is just next to me. She's going to be able to explain further what is to be expected. Ms. Makhubalo, you've just mentioned that there is a severe weather approaching. When can we expect this and where should we take it?
Good afternoon. At the moment, we're having that cut-off low over the Northern Cape, and it's moving to the south and southeast. So we are expecting some disruptive rainfall, windy conditions, as well as some severe conditions of thunderstorms. Already there's some rainfall that is recorded over the northern parts of the Western Cape, and we can see some thunderstorms already moving from the north. So we can expect disruptive rainfall that can result to flooding and flash flooding, windy conditions that can blow off some roofs and also be dangerous to life. Also along our south coast and west coast, we're expecting some damaging winds and waves, which can also be disruptive for the harbors and small ports, together with damages to infrastructure. So that's the weather that we are generally expecting, with emphasis over the Garden Route, Overberg, southern parts of Cape Winelands, where large amounts of rainfall are expected, accumulations doing about 100 to 120 between today and tomorrow. So we're expecting it to last up until Tuesday morning, where along the eastern parts of the south coast, more rainfall is still expected on that Tuesday morning. But it's a phenomena from today up until then.
Well, more rainfall, but we also know that there has been a phenomenon around the damaging sea swells in the Southern Cape and here in the Cape Metro and Gordons Bay particularly. Talk to us more about that.
All right. So last week there had been some damage over those coastal areas that you've just mentioned, and with the addition of these damaging waves that are expected, that area is still vulnerable for more damage. So we are cautioning people along those coastlines to be very careful, as more damage is expected due to the conditions we have.
Okay, you've mentioned that there is over 100 up to 150 millimeters of rain. What should we expect for people, especially in the low-lying areas? Any message for unsuspecting public out there?
Yes, we'd like to really caution those people, telling them to be very careful along those swollen rivers, the low-lying bridges, and even on their houses. Some informal settlements, even the formal settlements, can be affected by the flooding and the fast flowing of water. So heavy downpours are really going to be a danger to people, and it can also be danger to life. So people, if they can find a place that is safe, we would like them to be safe. Also along our roads, some roads are low-lying as well, so that can be flooded. So traveling is also going to be disrupted. So we'd like people to be on a safer side.